what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today we are joined back by Mikel on the channel. Let's give him the Inferno Tower. Where is it? There it is. Mikel's back on the channel. He is known as one of the best P.E.K.K.A players in the world. But today he's going to be playing his favorite cycle deck on ladder right now. You guys can see it. It is Lumberjack Ram Rider cycle. This deck is super strong. He's going to be live in top ladder in just a moment here. Check out his profile. This guy is just an incredible player. This is already going to be a great video. I can just feel it because Mikel never disappoints. And here we are inside our first match against Pedro from Omega Squadron. So this deck, guys, I think you're gonna really enjoy this one. If you haven't seen it, it's been going around for maybe a month or so, but I haven't covered it yet on the channel. And a lot of you have been requesting Ram Rider decks. There's no doubt how strong the Lumberjack is inside the meta right now. And then the Ram Rider Snowball, still, despite the Snowball nerf, still one of the most OP combos in the game. So you put the Rage of the Lumberjack, the Bridge Spam of the Ram Rider, and the Snare ability comboed with the Snowball. This is a lethal deck. I can't wait to see Mikel play it live today in the video. And then at the end of the video, I will take it into the arena and give it a try myself. This deck seems to be right up my alley. If there's any faster cycle deck that I think is really built for a player like me, I think it would be this one right now. The only reason I didn't include it in yesterday's video, the fastest cycle decks in the game right now, is because I tried to keep below 3.0 elixir cost, and this is actually a 3.1 elixir cost. So enough of a preamble today. Let's go ahead and just start with a play-by-play because I want to see how well he does with this deck. But we are down so far inside this match. No, I take that back. Lumberjack on the tower, and you could feel that he had the elixir advantage, or at least we could see, but we could tell that Mikel knew he had the elixir advantage there and knew when to kind of turn up the heat on the opponent with that Lumberjack crossing over the bridge and scoring a ton of damage onto the tower of the opponent. A lot of people saying that Lumberjack is too powerful right now, and I don't know, man. I don't know if I want the card nerfed, but dude, it's a really strong card, man. Like, Lumberjack is really strong right now. Just, he hits so fast and so hard, and it's just, classify him as like the #1 card of, oh my god, didn't realize he's gonna get that much damage on my tower when you let him go, even if he's at like half health, right? So anyway, here we go. Big push coming in again. We have Lumberjack ready. We also have Ice Golem, which is just beautiful against bats or any swarmy type of unit, because the Ice Golem, the Ram Rider Snare, and the Snowball, just all beautiful synergy together, being that they have that death damage or that splash damage. And here comes another Snowball coming down. We don't get that Ram Rider to the tower, but we still have the elixir advantage, at least as of right now. This time we use minions, switching up the defense, and the opponent's predictive log does not score anything, although the miner does get a few shovel hits on our left tower. So about 15-20 seconds or so left here in regulation. Here comes another big push. Lumberjack Ram Rider, a lot of the times, especially in double elixir with this deck, going to be played in tandem, so you can get that rage ability. A raged up Ram Rider is something special, ladies and gentlemen. It's a really strong card, raged up. Anything strong raged up, but especially the Ram Rider. Here we go with a bandit charge and minions for those bats. Going to run right into the goblin gang here about 10 seconds into sudden death overtime. We predict the miner don't score it, but we have the Lumberjack and the Musketeer and the Ice Golem down here at the bridge. Musketeer doing some work against that mortar, and he misses the Musketeer with that fireball, gives the good game. This is going to be tough. Look at that rage there. Again, all the troops eating up that rage, soaking it up. The mortar goes down. Snare's going to take care of those bats. Log comes down. We have the Ram Rider onto the tower here, guys, and that's probably going to be GG. Bandit's going to finish it off. Right there it goes. Tower down, 1-0. Opponent left yawning. Let's go into match number 2. All right, guys, match number 2 underway. Against you are Sebastian NJ from AK Syndicate. Let's go ahead and see what this next match has in store for us. You guys can see this is a very aggressive deck. He played that aggressively. Granted, that was partially due to the matchup, but a lot of him, we get a bandit dash here on the left tower, but albeit costing us a king tower activation. So he played aggressive, But at the same time, you know, he defended first, and there was a lot of counter pushes in that last matchup. Something to note for you guys at home watching. So here we go, Musketeer at the bridge. P.E.K.K.A lands right in front of her. Not looking good here. Now we have Lumberjack essentially sacrificed into the Ice Wiz P.E.K.K.A. This might be difficult to stop here. Although we do have Bar Barrel in hand, we're going to go ahead and use it there. Team Care, but not pulling the P.E.K.K.A. So we could, oh, there we go. We pulled the P.E.K.K.A with the Ice Golem. I forgot we had the Ice Golem in hand. No big deal in the left lane, but just check out the right lane here, guys. We have a Lumberjack. Hey, look at this. Are we going to be able to stop this? Are you kidding me? Look at the snare, what it does to a balloon, and we made contact. We are going to take a hit because of the rage on that balloon, but oh my god, we just stopped a Lumberjack balloon combo with a Ram Rider snowball, mitigating it to one hit, that balloon, and then we took the tower with the Bandit Ram Rider counter push. Really just shows how well this deck can work, and it's more importantly, we're facing a P.E.K.K.A Ice Wiz NATO balloon deck. I don't think I've shared a deck like this on the channel before, kind of sort of a hybrid type meta deck, which is interesting to see here up in top 100 ladder. So this time we block with an Ice Golem. Snowball comes down, not afraid to use that Snowball. Now we have a Lumberjack, a Barbarian, and a Musketeer going on to the only Princess Tower remain standing here for the opponent. We scored 2 hits with that Musketeer, and then a Bandit Charge will take care of this Lumberjack. Zap comes down by the opponent, kind of a wasted zap there. And now with about 50 seconds remaining here inside this contest, let's see if the opponent can pull a comeback. I don't think so, though. Even against a heavy P.E.K.K.A Lumberjack Ice Wiz NATO deck, still able to strike fast and furious, forgive the phrase, and take a tower down in single elixir time, which is noteworthy here. Now we have a big push coming in from the opponent. A balloon Lumberjack comes in the opposite side. Wait a second, did I speak too soon? We pull that Lumberjack away with the Ice Golem. Freeze comes down from the opponent. Musketeer adeptly placed in the left lane there, guys. Gonna be able to finish off that balloon despite the freeze. Very well executed. That was a mammoth push coming in from the opponent there, and we were able to defend, making it look pretty easy there. Predictive NATO to pull that Ram Rider away, but it did not work. GG's 2-0. Let's go to match number 3 here, guys. Alright guys, going against Aqua here, and I lied when I said top 100. He's actually top 200 right now. I checked in during the break. He's 192 in the world at this moment. So let's see if he can pull off another win streak here and make it 3 in a row here against this Miner coming in for the opponent, who responds with a Bar Barrel even though he had already cycled the Ice Golem in the back. So here comes Ice Spirit. Could be potentially another balloon deck, and there it is right away. Answering my call is the balloon in the right lane. We have minions in hand for it, no big deal. So it looks like another balloon cycle deck, perhaps the, well, we'll see what the rest of the cards are. Zap, so it's a fast Miner balloon cycle deck with a Valkyrie in there as well. Maybe an Inferno Tower in the deck for the opponent. Let's see. No, we didn't see it. We probably would have seen an Inferno Tower there unless he didn't have enough elixir. We do make contact with that Ram Rider. That could be tower down again. Look at the snare ability on that Miner. Can't touch this Miner. Tower's gonna go down right there. 1 minute in, and again we have the tower down. I can't wait to play this deck for myself. Oh, I trophy pushed actually with the Mega Knight deck that I shared 2 days ago on the channel. I was able to make, 300 trophies or so. I wasn't that high to begin with, but I hadn't really pushed much this season. I was at 5,800. Now I'm around 6,100 trophies. So we'll see if I can pull up a victory with this deck up there. So here we go with a Ram Rider, a Musketeer and a Bar Barrel. It doesn't result in much there, but all we really have to do again is just defend here. We cycle a Bandit left lane to intercept this Miner, mitigate that damage there, and again, we're in the driver's seat here with only about 75, 80 seconds left in this match. Here comes a Snowball down. Bandit's gonna go ahead and dash on that Ice Spirit, then get to the Princess Tower, get not 1, but 2 hits on the tower. Now we have a Valkyrie and a balloon coming in the left. We're gonna use that defensive Ram Rider again. So good on defense, alternating between stunning that Valkyrie and the balloon, allowing the minions time to take care of the Valkyrie and then the balloon, and we only suffer a balloon death damage and no direct hits onto our Princess Tower. Meanwhile, Bandit does not get a dash, but does get plenty of damage on that left tower. 1193 plus the death damage of the Ice Golem make it 1091, and it's an Exi NATO balloon cycle deck, it looks like. But yeah, man, there's not going to be an issue for us here. Again, using that Ram Rider on defense. If you've learned one thing throughout these first 3 matches here, guys, don't be afraid to use your Ram Rider on defense. I've even seen him use it competitively, Ram Rider, that is Mikel in CRL, who's been one of the best 1v1 players, I should mention, in CRL. Definitely a beast of a player. But I've seen him use defensive Ram Riders even against unorthodox units such as like a Royal Giant if he needs to cycle. Maybe we'll see that later on in today's video, but we will see. Tower down right there with 1 second left. That's going to be 3-0. Let's keep going. Let's keep the win streak alive, guys. All right, guys, here we go against Mango Stone. So yeah, like as I was mentioning, Mikel does play his debut season in CRL. He is a Spanish pro. He plays for Fnatic, and I gotta say he did a very well job as being kind of the I don't know, putting the team on his back at times. They have a really nice roster, but Mikel was definitely one of those beacons or bastions, I guess, of skill in 1v1 contests especially. So here comes the graveyard down from the opponent. This could be trouble. No, we have plenty of responses. I guess freeze comes down though. A very aggressive freeze by the opponent, but hey, they score a lot of damage. Almost 2,000 damage off of our left tower. Now we're going to go all in here, and we run right smack dab into a bowler. Bandit Dash and the Lumberjack are going to do a work against that bowler, though. And hey, we strike back here, taking that tower way lower than what he brought our tower down to. Now no bowler in hand, but this guy's running Inferno Tower, and again, trying to take advantage of the rage of the spilled Lumberjack potion death, whatever the hell it is, and going aggressive with that Ram Rider. Then we go aggressive with the Bandit, again realizing that the opponent's bowler is out of cycle, but they had the Valkyrie at the ready there. This time Arrows comes down, so check it out, guys. It's an unorthodox graveyard deck, but it doesn't mean it's an unsuccessful one. It looks like to be a really interesting but effective deck. It's Archers, Valkyrie, Graveyard, Freeze, Bowler, Inferno, Arrows. Interesting. I wonder what the last card is for the opponent. Do you think it's another air targeting card? Oh yeah, Mega Minion. Okay, so here it is. Archers come down for the opponent, also the Mega Minion. Now, the one, I guess, weak spot of this deck, if you want to call it that, we already talked, there's plenty of splash damage to kill, you know, minions and weaker air units. The Snowball, the Snare, and the Ice Golem. But we don't have a big spell, obviously, in this deck, so we have to really rely on the Snowball in those situations and the Musketeer heavily against air defense. So here we go again. Ram Rider is going to not break through. Just a very robust defense from the opponent with the Inferno Tower and the Bowler and the Valkyrie. And here comes a graveyard push again. Now remember, they do have Freeze in hand, and they use it there. Bar Barrel is down, though. Mega Minion finishes off our Musketeer, and again, scoring a lot of HP damage onto our tower. And then, what happened there? Did the Bowler get a shot off? I missed it. But all of a sudden, with 15 seconds left, our tower's at 185. This is not looking good here. And he's not going to be able to break through. He has Inferno Tower, Bowler, Valkyrie. There's just no way that we can bust through this defense here. So that's going to be the first loss of the video. Doesn't mean we're going to stop watching Mikel just yet, though. I will pick up the deck in maybe 1 or 2 more matches, but I want to see him play something other than a balloon deck. I guess this was Graveyard Freeze. But let's go ahead and into match number 5 now and see how he does. Alright, guys, against R. Yeah, we'll do 2 more matches, I think, before I pick up the deck. And against R from A.U2. So we'll see how he does. We'll see what he's going against. Please be it something other than Balloon Cycle. I mean, alright, Bandit at the bridge. An aggressive start here from Mikel. And he is going to score a Bandit Dash onto that left tower. No NATO this time. Going to get walk away with over 400 damage off that left tower. And we'll respond to the Bar Barrel with a Bar Barrel of our own. But gosh, this could be another balloon deck here. We have Snowball, Bar Barrel, and oh, it's an Expo deck. Okay, very cool. So something different at least. Let's see how he handles Expo given this deck, right? We have Lumberjack, we have Ram Rider. What is he going to do to defend the Expo? Of course, Bar Barrel is going to be a big part of this defense in this deck. But this time, we do give up an Expo lock there. Oof. Mikel just says, wow. And that hurt, guys. Our tower's down to 1917. And 2 minutes to go, so plenty of time. Now he knows exactly what the opponent is playing. I guess I shouldn't say exactly because there are 3 mystery cards. And one of, okay, it's the Expo pump deck. So he has Tesla as well, and there it is. So it's Tesla going into the, or excuse me, I should say the Bandit and the Ram Rider going into the Tesla. We do score a dash, but it's not on the weak side tower. There's a new weak side tower on the right, 2502. It's going to be difficult, guys, because normally I think that he could contend with a 2.9 Expo Cycle or an Icepo deck, but going against the pump deck, when we don't have Miner, we don't have Fireball, we don't have a big spell, it might prove to be difficult. So let's see how we fare against this, because essentially the opponent R here can just stack and stack and stack the pumps. Look at that, 3 mirror cards in a row, guys. Musketeer, they both drop Ice Golem at the same time, and then they both drop the Bar Barrel at the same time. Now we're caught without Bar Barrel and Cycle, but we do have the minions for the Barbarians, but the opponent here is going to do the smart thing and just pump up again. So here we go, trying to take advantage of the rage again. We played that high Musketeer there at the front, at the center, excuse me, of the river. And now we have another Tesla down by the opponent. Looks like we're going to just let that Musketeer go on our weak side tower. We do snowball eventually, but not before she gets 2 hits on the left side tower and the pump advantage. Man, not looking good here again, guys, for Mikkel. And another pump. And again, we're trying to stay aggressive, trying to punish a little bit here, but Barbarians are in hand. We go ahead and we Bar Barrel there. We also have a Lumberjack. We have the minions alive. We have more minions now, but Tesla and an Ice Golem and a Bar Barrel is probably going to stymie our push. Let's see if we can get to the tower. Nope. Nice Musketeer placement, pulling those minions away, mitigating pretty much any damage. 1 minion hit there on the left tower. So things, again, not looking too well here as we go into double elixir time, or excuse me, sudden death mode. So the Barbarians catch that Lumberjack. Now we have a Musketeer down, Snowball down on the Musketeer, Bar Barrel down in just a nick of time. Gonna finish off the Expo. Bar Barrel again, one of your best lines of defense against Expo decks. And speaking of Expo, here's another one. Now we're getting into that Expo cycle. The opponent are trying to capitalize on that elixir advantage they were able to manufacture via the 1 and 2 pumps on the board here. So here we go, Musketeer again in the left, 1908 thanks to some minion damage on the right, 35 seconds into sudden death overtime, and here we go again, guys. Lumberjack and a Ram Rider, this time no elixir to play the, oh no, hey, look at this, guys. A raged up Ram Rider didn't have enough elixir to play the Barbarians, and we pick up the victory. Oh my god, Mikel, GG's. Can't help but to laugh at the end of that match. Let's go into the next one, guys. Alright guys, here we go against Hatcher from Crucible Wrath. Hatcher, a really good player, usually plays beatdown. But yeah, that last match, right, you saw what happened at the end there. Really noteworthy is soon, and I mean as soon as that Expo was down, he went aggressive right lane with the Lumberjack and the Ram Rider, and what he did was, just knowing that, you know, mathematically, he didn't have enough elixir to immediately drop those Barbarians. Instead, they tried to get by with secondary defensive options, able to get to the tower there and eventually take it down. Again, that Ram Rider doing so well under the Lumberjack's rage. I'm sure you guys thought he was going to lose that. I thought he was going to lose that. I didn't think there was a chance in hell that he was going to come up with a come-from-behind victory, having that much damage off of his left tower. But here we go, and it is indeed a it looks like to be a giant double minions deck here. You don't really see giant Night Witch in too many decks that aren't double minions. So let's pay attention to his defense here, guys. He had the Lumberjack in the back, he had the Musketeer first to mirror the giant play, and then he Bar Barreled as well. It looks like we're going to be able to successfully defend that push, although we do take some damage. I think Minion Horde is the last card here of Hatcher, and it is. So Minion Horde comes down, but look at that, dude. We scored so much damage again, thanks to the raged up Ram Rider there. So very well played on the counterattack, and again, we have the damage advantage going into, well, about 30 seconds left here before we get to double elixir time. Hatcher, a huge fan of the legendary Ice Spirit and Ice Wizard emotes here. I don't really use those ones too often. It's cool to see him using them, though. Anyway, a Miner perfectly timed there by Hatcher on defense, able to mitigate and prevent the Bandit charge and any damage onto the tower. So now we Bar Barrel that Miner, and the Miner is going to get one and a half call it one shovel hit on our tower, and now we have a Musketeer into the minions. Hatcher here opting not to fireball the Musketeer, and instead kind of reload with a, now here comes the fireball, but Hatcher does not get the tower damage. Now we go in with an aggressive Lumberjack here, and let's see, Bar Barrel comes down. Now we're not going to get any damage onto his tower, but we also defended his push very well there. Obviously, he didn't get anywhere close to our Princess Tower. So notice how he played defense at the bridge. He's done that in a couple matches now, rather than waiting in a more traditional deck and playing on your side of the arena with a deck that cycles this quickly. Sometimes it seems like Mikel is happy just to win that battle, fight that battle at the bridge, and then hopefully translate into some offensive prowess on the other end. Nice Ice Golem there to block some of those minions. Fireball comes down, Log comes down, Lumberjack is delayed and then comes down, waiting until the spell is out of hand, waiting until both spells, excuse me, are out of hand of Hatcher. Here we go again with an aggressive counter push. A raged up, we saw how this worked out last time, a raged up Ram Rider does get to the tower again, despite the minion horde. Hatcher gives the good luck and can't help but to laugh here in this situation. Now the skeleton sad face comes down, 10-15 seconds here into double laser time. This time we get a bandit dash on that miner. The miner won't die, but he's not going to get any damage onto our Princess Tower this time. And here we go again with a Hatcher, big giant push coming in the left lane. This is going to be the last match here, guys. Then I'm going to hop into the arena myself. We have a Lumberjack on. We have a Fireball coming down defensively there. That's not going to get to the tower this time. No, it is going to get to the tower this time, man. I stand, hey, the Curse of Ash, the reverse Curse of Ash. No way he gets to the tower. I can't believe that, despite the Fireball, despite the minions, despite the Night Witch, still able to connect to that tower with the Ram Rider there. Now 55 seconds left, or into, excuse me, sudden death overtime, 767 damage remaining, and it feels like he's been in the driver's seat inside this contest ever since it started here. Again, a Fireball comes down, so does a Log, absolutely annihilating the Bandit and the Musketeer. We have minions, we have a Lumberjack, we have a Snowball down, Zap comes down, Snowball finishes off those minions, and things are looking good here again, able to defend despite the Fireball Log. Here comes a minion horde. We have a Rage down. Are we going to Ram Rider? No, we are not. Nice decision not to Ram Rider that time. Instead, we're going to focus on defense. We get the Bandit charge onto the Giant. Then we play a Lumberjack to help out that Musketeer on the Miner. Gets one swing on the tower. This is going to be a big push here. We do have the Elixir advantage, and you can tell he's going to go all in here. Here it is. It is, the minion horde is down, but we're gonna connect 3 times through the minion horde, and now all we have to do really is 2 snowball cycle on the left tower with a minute and change left. There's 1 snowball, 1 more will get the job done, and man, Mikel is just such a good player. These were some great matches here, guys. 1 more snowball, I think 1 more card away. There's the Bandit, and snowballs in hand, and there it is, GG. Man, I've been itching to go inside and trophy push with this deck, so I'll be right back, and we'll make that happen. Alright guys, now it is my turn. I'm basically the same player as Mikel, so there shouldn't be really any difference between his gameplay and my gameplay. Alright, so here we go. We have the deck selected, 3.1, Lumberjack Ram Rider cycle. Let's go ahead and queue up a chest. Actually, I need to, okay, here we go. We're ready to go. Let's go. The battle for 6,100 trophies. So let's see, against Hood Dealer from the Bad Bods Incorporated. Don't mess around with the Bad Bods in the Dad Bods, my bad. Now that's my type of clan. You know what? If this guy beats me, maybe I'll request to join his clan. I mean, Dad Bods, I'm totally down, you know? I'm qualified. Alright, so Ice Golem, start things out. Furnace, so we could be playing Graveyard, could be playing Royal Giant, plays Rascals, interestingly enough. Let's go ahead and see if we can get those Rascal girls destroyed here. We can. Nice, nice. We're going to go ahead and do the 1-2 punch here. Lumberjack, Ram Rider. Boom. And this is going to be good, guys. This is going to be good. I think, maybe not. I'm gonna go ahead and snowball here. Okay, we get the charge, and we get a hit or 2, and we get that baby D almost destroyed. So he has archers. I kind of missed in the melee there. I missed what he played. Archers, Furnace. Come on, guys, tell me. Hello. I'm acting like it's a stream right now. All right, it's a YouTube video, Ash, you idiot. So we're just going to go ahead and, wow, okay. Interesting. We'll do that, this, and this. I think that should be fine. I'm going to minions as well, just in case. He will get some damage. Man, those skeletons are adding up. Okay, he has Furnace in hand. Gonna try to add a little separation between the bandit and the, nice. Let's see if he furnaces up here. He's gonna have to do something. Okay, we're just gonna let this all go here. He did get the damage pretty much even, but I do believe I have an elixir advantage here on him. So let's go ahead and see if maybe he uses a poison against a musketeer. I do want to go aggressive here. Oh, actually, only 9 seconds left. I'm going to go in hard again here in the paint, guys. Only because of we're so close to double elixir time. Hopefully I can get another raged up Ram Rider on that tower. He goes ahead and he uses a snowball. That's fine with me. We're just going to go ahead and use this over here and this over here again. Should be fine, even if he uses a poison or a freeze. We're going to bar barrel here. And we're going to go in with a Lumberjack, actually, and another Ram Rider, because he used a lot of elixir, and I think I have him in a good spot here. And we'll go ahead and... No, I'm not going to snowball. Alright. Going to be relentless here. Try to get him to use a... Oops. Okay, use that over there, this over here. Trying to win the battle at the bridge here, obviously. This time we are going to, well, he has, let's see what he does. You can tell he's just dying to get another graveyard on me, right? He has the damage advantage here. Alright, so Mikel played these high muskies and then kind of went in aggressively after that. Let's see if he goes with a poison here or what. He's not going to use a poison. Oftentimes players, not that this really worked out for me, but oftentimes players are incredibly reluctant to use, ooh, nice furnace there last second there by him. Are very reluctant to use a poison on defense. So try to take advantage of that if we can. And again here, come in hot. This time we're not going to use, he might play Rascals here, so we're going to snowball. We do get a connection there, a nice connection. Take care of the girl Rascals too. Lumberjack's dead, get the charge on, and there it is. Good game, good game. And he gives the wow. Because, yeah, man, you just ran into 3.1 Ram Rider cycle. All right, the battle for 6100 is complete. We should probably end the video here because it's already a long one, and you know what happens when Ash tilts on the YouTube video. So let's just keep the momentum steady but surely with the victories here on ladder before we get annoyed and throw our phone against the wall. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, give Mikel a follow on Twitter and Instagram. The links will be in the show notes below, along with the deck link, as always, guys. And a huge shout out to Stats Royale. Check out his player profile there as well as, excuse me, yours truly. And a huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys, all the way till the end. Really appreciate it. And as always, take care, guys.